Yo, stop shortchanging yourself. Okay? Right now, you are enough. I know you're probably thinking, but I did this and I didn't do that and I didn't graduate and I didn't do this. Look, all of those things that you are seeing as issues, impediments that you need to bust, okay? I'm gonna need you to stop trying to ghost bust your problems and understand that those are parts of the puzzle. Those are pieces of the puzzle. If you want to talk about somebody who went the whole, my boy Joseph, okay? Let me tell you, the story of Joseph is a long one. And if I really wanted to sit down, it's my favorite story to tell, okay? And if I tell it in Aya style, you will enjoy it. But let me tell you about all the twists and turns, okay? Not only did he end up being the favorite, first of all, he came later on in life after his daddy done married two sisters, okay? The second sister was the one that he loved. She couldn't conceive for years. And the first one she conceived is here, our boy Joseph. Then on top of that, Joseph got superpowers, okay? Joseph is anointed and appointed. The boy can dream dreams, and he's already set up to be a big man in the family. On top of that, his father favored him so much. I don't know if it's just because it was him or because this was the first son of the love with him and the love of his life, because the other one he was conned into marrying, right? Then he gets sold by all his brothers. Majority of them are his cousin brother. Okay, yeah. He gets sold by him, thrown in a prison, sold, having to do all of these things. Got locked up, came out for a little bit. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. Okay, they let him out, but for a little bit. And then what happened? He ended up being the right-hand man to the Pharaoh, right? And him being the right-hand man to the Pharaoh had Pharaoh's wife looking at him. And she was looking, okay? Then she tried to get him to do, what you're not supposed to do when you're not married, okay? So, trying to get her to do that. And Joseph did what the Bible said, okay? Flee from sexual immorality, okay? He fled. And then when he fled, what happened was he left his jacket, okay? Because his daddy gave him a jacket back then when he was having dreams and stuff, and his brother cousins didn't like it. That jacket had many colors, okay? They found that jacket. But by the mercy of God, I believe it's by the mercy of God, because I believe back then, if the big man's wife said you was trying to sleep with her, it's probably off with your head. But no, they threw him back. He got locked up again, and they did not let him out for another 2 years, even though he interpreted 2 dreams accurately. One was going to die. The one that wasn't going to die, he was like, look, when you get out, remember that I interpreted this dream, and tell that man I'm innocent and let me be free, okay? Well, what had happened was he got out and he forgot about him. Yep, he forgot about him. But it was only a divine setback for God set up. So my point is, eventually, Joseph ended up being the prime minister, coming out, using that same beautiful gift to interpret dreams. And the man that forgot him all of a sudden remembered him at the appointed time. All your twists and turns, all your frustrations. This is me talking to you, talking to me, talking to us. We all getting this message at the same time. You are enough right now. Your past is part of that beautiful future. The path is never straightforward. You got some nooks and crannies and some pivots and some things you're going to have to deal with. But ultimately, you end up in the right place when you do it prayerfully. Okay? The steps of the righteous are ordered. If you trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Don't lean on your own understanding. He will make your path straight. Okay? He will make your path straight. I know you don't feel like it right now, but what you gotta stop doing is shortchanging yourself. You gotta stop hiding your gifts. You got to stop not being assertive. You got to stop fearing everybody and what everybody's going to say. You got to stop fearing standing up and going places, especially when there's a power within you that needs to come out with fire. You know you're somebody. That's not me, and that's not you being arrogant or anything. You know you're somebody. You know you're somebody of power. You know you're supposed to be making some decisions. You're supposed to be making some calls. You're supposed to be leading rooms. You're supposed to be saying things to people in high places. You're not supposed to be where you are. Even though where you are right now is part of the plan. So still do that diligently. But make steps, those obedient steps, those little things that seem scary. Those people that the Holy Spirit might say, just go greet those people. And you'll be like, no, I'm afraid of people because that's how I can be. Okay? Go greet them. Step outside of your comfort zone. That was what my sister had to tell me today. Sometimes you got to do things that are very uncomfortable because it's just part of the process. Y'all probably thought I had something cute to say that this, you got to do something uncomfortable, this and that. Yes, I do believe you do have to get uncomfortable to eventually get truly comfortable. But there's a lapse in time of you just still feeling uncomfortable about all of these things that you have to do. The thing is that it just starts to become part of the norm. You start to know how to navigate in it. You start to get emotional intelligence and know how to move and maneuver and talk and things like that. But you don't know if you don't try. You don't know if you don't go. Okay? So, I pray this reaches the right person. And if you know somebody who needs to hear this, who's been shortchanging themselves, they know they are meant to lead rooms. They know there are people out here doing what they supposed to be doing with half of the knowledge and the skill and the tact than what they have. Making millions, leading rooms, carrying people. And yet that person sitting quietly in the corner wondering why don't nobody see me. Don't nobody see you, sweetheart, because you don't put yourself out there. They don't see you because you don't put yourself out there. I know the many times I felt unseen is because I was unseeable. They can't see me because I ain't there, okay? So, I hope this blesses you. Send it to somebody. And you all stay wonderful, stay positive, stay beautiful, stay blessed. Don't forget to follow. Have a good day.